Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss about the quality module in Odoo 17. So the core purpose of the quality module is to check the quality of the product at different stages in your business. So checking of the quality can be done in different stages in a business, such as manufacturing a product, or while receiving a product, or while delivering a product to the customer. So checking of the quality of the product can be done automatically or manually, and this also builds a customer satisfaction, because checking of the quality of the product never just deliver the product to the customer which have quality issues. So let's see how can we manage the quality of the products at different stages in your business by using Odoo 70. Odoo quality helps to ensure product quality throughout manufacturing process and inventory movement. Conduct quality checks, automate quality inspections frequency, and create quality alert when issues arises. So we can just manage the quality control basics through the quality control points, quality alerts, and quality check. So before creating a quality control point, first we have to create a team in order to manage with this quality control, because without a team we cannot just manage a quality control point. In order to create the team, you can just move on to the configuration tab, and here you can find the quality teams where we can just create the quality team. And here let me provide the name of the quality team as QA masters, and here you can see that you can just provide the name of your team, that is QA masters, and later on we can also just provide an email. I'm just going to provide the email alias over here, that is sample Odoo for@gmail.com be my email alias. So email alias is nothing but, in some cases there arises any issues or quality related problems and all. In such cases we have to receive mail to the email alias. So to which mail you just want to receive the mail, you can just provide that mail ID over here. And here you can also provide the domain, and here you can see that we have just said that. Afterwards, we also need to just get the email from everyone. So you can choose the everyone as the option. So if you only need to get from a specific partners, you can just set it as authenticated partners, followers only, then authenticated employees. So for the time being, we just need to get from everyone. So as you just move on to the overview, here you can see that we have just created a QA team, which is a quality team. Now we know we have just configured a mail over there in order to receive the mail that is related to the quality issues of the product. So in order to manage with the mail, we can just move on to the incoming mail server. So from the home screen, you can just search for incoming mail server, or you can just go to the general settings, and there you can also find the incoming mail server. So under the incoming mail server, we can give certain details such as the name of the server, and the server type is set to POP server. And here we can just provide the server informations such as the pop.gmail.com. Then as you just choose the SSL TSL, the port number will be automatically configured here. Now we also just need to provide the login information, which means we have to just provide the mail to which we need to receive the incoming mails. So here you can see I have just provided the username, and we can also generate a password from the Gmail. So in order to see the settings of incoming mail server, please do refer that video, because we have already published a video regarding how to set the incoming mail server in Odoo. Now afterwards you can just go back to the general settings, and we also need to just consider the domain. So here you can just search for custom or like email alias. So let me search for email alias, and here you would be able to find we have just given the alias domain there. So here you can save this, like use the custom email, enabling that, and you can just search for alias, and you can see we have just created a domain that to use in our mails, so which is gmail.com. So later on you can just save this. Now let's move on to the quality module, and in the quality module we can generate the quality control point. So in order to create a quality control point, you can just use the quality control, where you can just manage with the quality control point, quality checks, and quality alert. So let's create a new quality control point. So in order, quality control points, that is the QPCs, are used to automatically create quality checks at predetermined intervals, and QCPs can be configured to create quality checks for various operations such as manufacturing, delivery operations, while the reception of the items, as well as for specific product within those operations. So using this quality control points allows quality to team to ensure products are being regularly inspected for defects and other issues. Now let's create a new QCPs, where you can just provide the name of the QCP. So here I'm just going to create the name like a QCP, quality control point for table, and here you can just use the product. So I'm going to choose the product as a table, where I can also set the category. So it is not mandatory to set the product and product category. So if you are not setting the product and product category, then this quality control point will be applied for every product and every categories, but it is mandatory to set the quality, the operations over here in the quality control point. So here we can see different operations such as the receipts, delivery, and manufacturing. So we know while receiving of the item to our stock, we can check the quality. Then while delivering the item to the customer, we can check the quality. And while manufacturing also, we can just check the quality. So here I'm going to set the quality, operation as manufacturing. And here you can set that, and later on you can find that as we have just choose the operation as manufacturing, we can see a field will be automatically triggered over here, because the operation that gonna perform will be from assemble work center, or the operation is as assemble. And here we can also just use this responsible person who is in charge of this quality control team, and also the team that gonna manage with the quality control point will be QA masters. Now we can also set a step document, like it can be on a specific page of operation worksheet, or we can just do a step document with customizations. And here you can see that the worksheet page is one, and we can just control based on products, quantity, and operations. So for the time being, I'll be using my quality control points based on product, and we can also set a control frequency, like how to manage with the control points, like it should be randomly done or periodically done, or likewise. And we can also check the quality in different ways, like that can be a pass or fail by giving the instruction, or by taking a picture and all. So for the time being, we can just use it as pass, fail, or yeah, let's use take a picture. And later on we can just set a team as QA masters. Okay, now let me save this. So while manufacturing the item, we can just use this quality control point. Now let's create other quality control points, like while receiving the item into the stock, we can just create another quality control point. So here in this case, we can also use multiple operations in this field, because this is a many-to-many field where we can choose multiple operations in order to use the same quality control points. But the thing is that as you just use multiple control points, operations over here in this quality control points, this work order operations will be just vanished from our screen. So in order to avoid that issue, you can just create new quality control points. So let me create new quality control point for table while receiving the item. So here you can just use the operation as my company reception. So let me choose QCP for table, and in the bracket for just an identification, we can just provide it as receipt, and the product is table again, and we know it has a category of all. And here we are just going to use the type as pass or fail, and here we can also provide the instructions like follow the instruction, and we can also provide a message if the um, product is failed with its quality. So here we can just give the instruction or message like if failed, create a quality alert, and we can just save this. Now, while delivering of the item also, we can just create a new quality control point. So if you want to just create that, you can either create that itself, or you can just choose the same one that we have created. So in this case, we can just use the one we have created, that is while receiving and delivering of the item. So here, let me choose that. So receipt and delivery. So let's make a change like receipt and delivery. Okay, so while receiving the item into the stock and while delivering the item from the stock to the customer, we can just use the same quality control point. Now, let's consider the product table where we are just going to manufacture the product table. So as we want to manufacture the product table here under more, first we have to just create a BOM. Where you can see we have just created a BOM with all the details, such as we know in order to create the table, we want a screws, bolt, and tabletop as well as table leg. So I have just mentioned all the things over here. Now we just need to perform certain operations in order to manufacture this item. So under the operation tab here, you can see that we will be assembling this from the assembly line 1 work center. So we have done with that. Now let's move on to the manufacturing module. In the manufacturing module, here we can just create a new manufacturing order. For that, you can click on new button where you can just choose the bill of material. So as you just choose the bill of material, all other details will be automatically configured over here. Now let's save this, and when you just move on to the work orders, here we cannot find any change because we haven't started the manufacturing of the table yet over here. So in order to start the manufacturing, first we have to click on the confirm button, so that you can see now the manufacturing is going to start, because the manufacturing process is about to start because the status is set to ready. Now we can just click on start, and here you can see that we cannot just complete the manufacturing order without checking the quality of the item. So as you just click on done button, you can see you will get an invalid operation, like you need to complete the quality check using the shop floor before making the work orders as done. Now let's close this wizard and let's move on to the shop floor, because we have to follow certain things over here. And here you can see the table is about to produce from the work center assembly line 1, and the operation that we're going to process is assemble. And here you can just click on the work center, where you can see we have just created that, and here we can just choose a QCP for the table. So the QCP is just taking the picture and uploading that. So here you can just search the product table. So you can find the product table over here, which is a wooden table, and you can just upload that. And once it's done, you can just complete it as marked as done. And if you want to just close the production, you can click on close, or you can just close this and move to the manufacturing module in order to see the details. So as you just move on to the operations under the work center, under the work orders, here you would be able to find the things over here, and you can choose the one that you are just dealing with. And here you can see under the work orders, we have just finished the work. Now we can just deliver the item to the customer. Like first we have just manufactured. Now we can just keep the item into our stock. So in order to keep the item into the stock, you can just move on to the purchase module. In the purchase module, we can just create a new purchase order, where you can choose the vendor and all. So I'm going to choose the vendor over here, where you can just choose the product. So under this, you can choose the product as table, and here you can see we can just confirm the order. So upon the reception of the item only, we can just manage with the quality control points. So here under the receipts, here you can see we can just check the quality over here, or you can also just manage with the quality control points from the inventory module, where you can see there are different receipts and all. So if you want to just manage with this, you can just go ahead from here, and you can just validate the quality checks from here. So in order to manage with the quality check, we can just click on um, quality check, and here you can see we have to just follow the certain instructions, and here the quality is about to pass, and you can just click on pass. So here you can see a quality check is created, and we can just validate with the process because it's passed, and now we can just keep the item into our stock. So we have just set with that. Now what if the quality fails? So when we just try to deliver the item to the customer, we just came to know that the the product is does not meet its quality. So we can just block from the delivery of the item to the customer. Now let's move on to the sales module, and let's deliver the item to the customer. So here our customer is Irfan, and you can just use a product which is stable. So you can save this order and confirm that, and we know while delivering of the item, we have to check the quality and ensure that the quality issues are not raised there. So when you just click on the delivery button, you can see we can just check the quality. So let me click on quality check, and it's failed. So if it's failed, we have to create a quality alert. So we can just click on OK, and here you can see that as this quality is failed, here a button will be automatically triggered, that is quality alert. So here we can just create a new quality alert for the product table. So let me click on alert for table, or like quality alert for table. And here we can just use a work center, that is assembly line 1, and we are just going to pick from this reference. And here you can see the team that is responsible for managing this alert and the responsible person, and if it has any tags, we can just provide that. So we can just provide like it's table, and it's a wooden table. So we can give that, and the root cause is due to work center failure, parts quality, work operations, or other. So here the root cause is just parts quality, and you can just set the priority also. Afterwards, if you have any thing regarding this quality issues, like we can just give the description over here, and we can also just give the corrective action. Use high quality material as the corrective action. Quality material. And here we can also just give a preventive action like handle with care. Later on, you can save this. So if this is confirmed, we can just move on to the confirmed, and if the action is proposed, you can just change the stage from confirmed to action proposed. Later on, let's move on to the quality module and see the quality alert that is created, and we can find every details over here. So if you want to see the quality points that is created here, you would be able to find the quality points that is created, and here you can see the created quality control points, and you can find the quality check that is created with one is pass and the other one is fail, and you can also find the quality alert that is created. So while managing with the quality alert, here you can see that this goes with different stages. So in order to manage with the stages in the quality alert, you can see you can just go to the configuration, and here we can just manage with the quality alert stage, where we can just create new stage and just move this into other stage. So if you want to just create a new stage, click on new button, where you can just provide the name of the stage, and if you want to just fold that, you can just enable this field. And if you want to just make alert processed, you can also enable this field, and we can also set a particular team for the stage. Now we can just change the quality issue from action proposed to solve. So once this action or the problem is solved, we can just deliver the item to the customer. Now let's move on to the sales module in order to deliver the item. So here you can just use the product over here, where we can just make the delivery of the item to the customer. So here you can see we can just validate it now. So click on validate button so that we can do the delivery of the item to the customer. Now you can find all the tags that is created. So currently you can see, while managing with the quality alert, we just used 2 tags, that is table and wooden, and that can be found under the quality tags. And here the other thing that to discuss is reporting. So as you just move on to the reporting, we can just get the reports of quality checks and quality alert. So here let me click on quality checks, where I can just find the quality checks with different status, such as failed one and the passed one. So this shows the count of everything, and we can also get different measures such as then finished product sequence number, then we have measures, then quantity tested and all. So for the time being, we don't have data over there. And if you want to just get different representations, here we have line chart, then pie chart. So let me remove these things and let's back. Yeah, let's go to the count, and here you can see we can just get different representations like line chart, pie chart and all. And here we have other representations such as cumulative and descending, then ascending. And apart from this, we have different views such as graph, pivot view, then Kanban view, and later on we have the list view also. Now we can also manage the access right of the quality module. So in order to manage with the access right of the quality module, you can just search for users from the home screen, or you can just either dive into the quality general settings and manage with the users. Here we can see the users as the administrator, and the other one is just a user, or we can say it's an employee. So here you can see that as you just drag down here, you would be able to find a section called quality, and here you can see the quality module's access right is set to administrator, so that the administrator can just deal with everything in the quality module. Now let me consider the other user, that is the user as just an employee. So here you can see we have just set the user as the internal user as just a user. From this we can understand that it's an employee in the company. So you can just log out from this user and log in as the employee. So here we can just log out from the administrator and just provide the mail ID and password. Later on we can just log in into the user. So as you just log into the user and move on to the quality module, here you would be able to find that this user has a limited limit in accessing of the quality module, where he can just manage with the overview, like a quality control with quality checks and quality alert. And he cannot just create a quality control point, and he can also manage with the products over here. Rather, he cannot just get the reports, or he cannot manage with the configuration settings. Quality module ensures and maintain the consistency of the product cycle. Also, it optimizes the product by reducing the waste. So I hope this video clarifies how to use the quality module in Odoo 17. So if you require Odoo customization or tutorials regarding Odoo, feel free to contact Cybrosys. Stay awesome, and thank you for watching the video.